Hello everybody and welcome back again to Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm currently here in the apothecary because I've been upgrading a few of my potions. For example, the healing potion is now completely upgraded, but it only has 2 points that I could upgrade anyway. Other potions have at least some upgrades now, as well as some of the tonics and grenades. Basically, I have upgraded everything that I potentially can upgrade at this point. And everything else needs ingredients that I haven't actually encountered yet, like, you know, this ghoul's beard or Phalandaris and stuff like that. But everything else is in fact upgraded already, so I just have to wait until I find more regions and more ingredients. Anyway, let's go and check the War Council, because we have a decision to make. We have a big decision to make. And I think there may actually be some finished missions as well. So let's have a look at that.
I will take these injury reports to researcher Minave.
Speaking of that, I may actually...
Tell Mother Giselle to examine all the wounds as I described.
Oh yeah, I remember I actually turned in the research before starting the recording. And I actually leveled up from that, so I should have another perk now that I can take. Yeah, I got another perk. Apparently I got a lot of influence from the last mission we did in Redcliffe, and then I turned in the creature research items and it gave me
There's
enough
nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
Alright, yeah, I'll take the last knowledge perk, so we have all the dialogue options available to us now. And, I think after that I want... no, not that, but... Yes, this one, Tempered Glass Flask. Adds 1 more potion slot for all party members. I think this is the one I'm going to take next, and after that we'll see. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh right, this is what I got from Solus, I believe. Well, let's get the coin. I don't know if there was anything else to do. Well, apparently that was the only mission that was still running. Okay, let's have a look at this. The Inquisitor's efforts to close the Fate Rifts has increased stability in various regions across Thedas. However, demons sometimes remain, having wandered from the site of the original rifts. The Inquisition has received numerous requests for aid in dealing with this problem. Local nobility should take an interest in securing their lands. We can appeal to them for assistance. Our soldiers can do sweeps of areas formerly containing Fate Rifts and eliminate any demons. I don't know. Josephine is faster, but then again she has more agents. But sure, why not delegate some of those tasks to the local nobility, making friends with them in the process maybe.
Let us begin.
Give that to Josephine, and we can save our soldiers for other tasks. And yeah, I suppose I can send one of them gathering money again, and yeah, Cullen is faster now because he got more agents. Alright, so yeah, now for the real reason why I came here. Because yeah, it is this time of the year again. The pick your favorite men in skirts time. Mages or Templars. Yeah, big decision, and those that have been with my channel for a while know what that means. Much talking. So indulge me, if you will. Yeah, to be honest, when it became more and more apparent that this decision was coming up again, I felt a little bit apprehensive, because, as you may remember, I was not a big fan of how this decision was handled in Dragon Age 2. Back then, it felt very contrived, and in the end, it wasn't really about some universal decision between mages and Templars, but it was about basically two fanatics, Anders and Meredith, and their respective actions. So yeah, I didn't like that at all. But in that regard, this decision already feels a lot better, because it's not that ideologically loaded, and it doesn't pretend to be more than it actually is. And I mean, this time we actually have two more or less clearly defined groups here. We have the mages under Grand Enchanter Fiona in Redcliffe, and we have the Templars under Lord Seeker Lucius somewhere over here. And basically I just need to approach one of them and ask them to help me close the breach. So, I mean, in the end, this isn't even about the war, or about mage freedoms, or the circle, or the chantry, or whatever. Sure, it will most likely have implications for all of that, but it's not our main motivation here. And this is about a much bigger issue, which is the breach. And I like that this decision doesn't pretend to be about anything but that. So yeah, sure enough, I'm not going to make it about anything else either. Now, the description tells me that if I pick one side, I can't work with the other side anymore. But I mean, that is clearly here for my benefit, you know, as the player, to tell me what will happen if I pick a side. It is not like that from Freya's perspective. I mean, she just needs someone to close a breach, but originally the Inquisition was kind of supposed to end the Mage Templar War if the Conclave failed. And presumably that's what they will do, what they will do next when the breach is closed. So they would have to approach the other side at some point anyway. So this isn't about taking sides in the conflict, the way I see it. And it's not about personal sympathies, like I like Templars better than mages or whatever. Plus, as I said before, I don't think that Freya has a particular favorite side. I think she has a balanced view on it and can somewhat understand both sides. And even if she had a clear preference, I would like to think that she is far too experienced and professional to let that actually influence her decision. So I think she will go about this in a very pragmatic and rational manner, I hope. So yeah, I mean, let's look at our situation here. We have some questions that we need to ask ourselves, and I think the first question would be, which side actually can close the breach? I mean, sure, I, as a player, can assume that both sides will be equally successful or unsuccessful, as the case may be, in closing the breach, and that it doesn't really matter who I pick for that. But obviously Freya does have to ask that question. And I guess the answer for her would be, we don't know. I mean, Solus says the mages can do it. Other people like Cullen say the Templars can do it. But in the end, it's all just, you know, conjecture and theory, because this has never been done before. So it would be the first time, and we don't actually know what happens. So yeah, no real help there. We just have to hope that whoever we pick will be capable enough. Second question would be, who would actually be willing to work with us. And yeah, the Templars aren't looking very good on that account, are they? I mean, we met the Lord Seeker in Val Royeaux, and frankly, he was a bit of an ass. And he showed no indication whatsoever that he was interested in cooperation. And now we actually have, to go there with a bunch of Elysians in our back to pressure them into talking to us. Yeah, that is not the most fortuitous start to an alliance, if I may say so. The mage leader, on the other hand, did approach us. Oh well, she did so in an alternate reality, I guess, before Alexius did his timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly magic thing, and kinda rolled back that encounter. I would still count that as a good sign that she wanted to approach us, and it seems to me that she already regrets allying with Alexius, and many of the mages that we spoke to in Radcliffe would have preferred an alliance with the Inquisition as well. Now, you could argue that their interest in an alliance with the Inquisition was born out of pure necessity. Kind of like the alliance with the Tevinter was out of necessity, because, the Templars were trying to attack them. And I guess you would be right, but I think from Freya's perspective, that isn't such a bad thing at all. It means that they need us, that they would be dependent on us. And if they don't behave, we can just, throw them back to the wolves. That is not so bad at all. And, I mean, if we manage to pry them out of the hands of that Magister, they would owe us too. So yeah, I think Freya likes the idea of having that certain degree of power and control over them, because they need us, unlike the Templars, who don't really need us, apparently. Yeah, of course you could say, the mages, they made their beds, and they deserve no better after that stupidity, allying with the Tevinter. That's true, but it's also a kind of petty reason. It's basically acting out of spite and revenge, and we're dealing with a much, much bigger issue here, right? But regardless of all that, there is one more thing that basically trumps all other possible reasons, in my opinion. And that's the fact that there is a strong indication that Alexius and or his weird winter cult may actually have something to do with the breach. And that is our first lead whatsoever in that regard, and it would seem tremendously stupid to just ignore that. I feel that we really need to investigate that, find out what these people know, and why they're after Freya, and more importantly, stop them from doing whatever it is before they do even more dangerous things than, like that time magic thing, just to get to Freya. So, yeah, that's some good reasons to go for the mages. And yeah, what reasons are there to go for the Templars instead? Truthfully, I can't think of any. I really tried, but I can't think of any. Not a single one. They don't appear to be willing to work with us. There is no reason for Freya to believe that, going for the Templars will bring us any closer to whatever or whoever created the breach. And yeah, there is really nothing, I mean, one potential reason I could think of is, I don't know, just out of curiosity, to try to find out what they are doing here. But yeah, it's quite a long way just to satisfy your curiosity, especially if you have better leads already. And I gotta say, it doesn't help that they put the Templars over here on the other side of the map. I mean, sure, I know, gameplay-wise that doesn't matter. But look at it through Freya's eyes. She's standing at this map right now, and that's what she sees. The mages, over here, relatively close by, and very good reasons why it would be wise to find out what's going on here. Even if it wouldn't get you the mages in the end, it still seems necessary to investigate that. And then the Templars, over here, probably like weeks of traveling away. And, you know, basically nothing but, I don't know, assurances by Cassandra and Cullen that they would eventually work with us. And yeah, I mean, that's quite a long trip for maybes and what-ifs. And as far as Freya is concerned, you know, if the mage thing doesn't work out, she can still move on and go for the Templars. So, yeah, I feel that something is missing here. There should have been some sort of prologue to the Templar mission, I think. Like there was for the mage mission. You know, something that gave us a few more reasons to pick them other than, you know, just sympathy for the Templars. Or maybe antipathy against mages. Whatever the case may be. Because, like I said, I won't let those sympathies count here. And I feel there should have been more practical reasons why to favor the Templars. I mean, I guess one reason I could think of that would qualify, basically, if you think that the mage plan is too dangerous, you know, accepting Alexius' invitation, knowing it's a trap. But given all the other reasons in favor of that mission, I'm sure Freya thinks it's worth the risk. So, yeah, it feels kind of cheap to pick the mages again. I really thought that, you know, for the sake of diversity, let's side with the Templars this time. And yeah, with a character that is less biased towards mages by default, because if you remember, Juno Hawk was kind of biased from the start because she had a mage sister. I think it would have worked in this case. But the game itself is making a very poor case for the Templars here. Again, I might add, because they didn't make a very good case for them in Dragon Age 2 either, to be honest. I don't know if the writers just don't like the Templars, but it seems that they put less effort into setting up the Templar mission. So yeah, it's going to be the mages. It just makes the most sense from a mere practical standpoint, and that's how I imagine Freya would evaluate the decision. So let's select this.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Yeah, Alexius made his move and now we have to make ours.
So, we've heard from Magister Alexius. I expected as much.
And yet some of us want to sit and do nothing. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep. Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
has outplayed us.
Nah, I don't think it's over.
The Magister's son, Felix, told me Alexius is in a cult that's obsessed with me. I doubt they'll graciously receive our apologies and go about their business.
Right.
They will remain a threat, and a powerful one, unless we act.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Yeah, we need another way inside. One that doesn't involve going there with an army, I guess.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer? A watercourse? Something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family.
Yeah,
It's too narrow for our
right.
troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Focus their attention on Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinters. It's risky, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Well, thank you for your concern, Cullen, but I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I think this is the same text again. Recommended levels 4 to 7. Yeah, I'm level 10 by now, but I mean that's why we turn up the difficulty, right? And if need be, I can still turn it up further, or, you know, use some of the trials or whatever. So, I think we'll be fine. And yeah, let's confirm this and see what happens. Right, team. So they want me to pick Dorian. A new mage. Nice, nice. So I don't actually need another mage, I guess. Didn't bring Cassandra for a while, and I think she should probably be along for this. And I'm going to need a rogue. Let's bring Sarah. And confirm.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Trevelyan alone. The rest will wait here.
Nah, they go where I go.
Where I go, they go.
Well, that worked just fine. Creepy mask they have here.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Because you simply ooze trust.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often. Shall we begin our talks? The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Nothing. Interesting. Well, I'm supposed to distract them, right? So maybe I should play along for a while, just, you know, for the pretense.
The Inquisition has many backers among the Orlesian nobility. I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
She knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Ooh. Yeah, I guess he is indeed concerned about you.
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
So, yeah, he definitely knows something about this. Yeah, what exactly was supposed to happen?
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One. For this world.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Yeah, who is the Elder One?
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas. You can't involve my people in this!
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Well done.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
No!
What's going on? That can't be good.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Oh, hi. Oh, I'm suddenly here, and I've only Dorian in my party. Let's look at his... Yeah, maybe I should level him up before we start this battle. Let's do this quickly. Okay, barrier, peaceful aura, dispel. Definitely want that. Now, like I said, I don't want to focus any mage on one skill alone. And since I use Shatter a hell lot, I think every mage should have Winter's Grasp. Other than that, I guess I will focus him on Storm, because Vivienne has Inferno and Solus has Winter. So let's give him some decent skills in that area. I'm going to give him Fate Step as well. That is kind of useful. And Gathering Storm. Yeah, let's use this as well. Alright, and hang on a second. Oh, I can't access the inventory, so I can't give him any better equipment, even if I had some at my disposal, which I probably don't, so we need to deal with this on our own, I suppose. Alright, let's see. Let me taunt the guys. I mean, they are pretty under-leveled compared to us, so this shouldn't be a problem, even on the harder difficulty. And that should be it. Yep.
Displacement. Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when! Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Oh dear. Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
That doesn't sound good.
It sounds terrible. Depending on when we are and what happened while we were away. Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Alright. Yeah, what was supposed to happen?
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I countered it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
Not really.
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, what about the others?
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
And do you know this Elder One?
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
Well, I hope you have a plan.
You have a plan to get us back, I hope.
I have some thoughts on that. They're lovely thoughts. Like little jewels.
Alright. I'll trust you on that. Okay, let's have a look around here. Pick up the loot. Prison key. Okay, that's good, so we can get out. A bow. Huh. And just some crafting materials. Yeah, okay, let me have a look at my stuff. I don't know, is there anything that I can give to you? I think I should have a few spare staffs. Yes, I have. This is level 10, and yeah, you're level 9. Well, but this one is better than what you have. So, take this. Do I have anything? Well, I do have an amulet of magic. Well, this is I have some resistance spells too. So yeah, I don't know, take one of those. I don't have a ring for you, I'm afraid. And in terms of armor, well, I could give you this. Let's give him that. All right. So I guess we need to find out what happened. That's what the quest says. Okay. Alexius wields powerful magic. It seems to have altered reality. Something is very wrong. Okay. Yeah, the episode is long enough, but I think we can do at least a little bit of exploration in this new place. Since most of the episode was spent talking. Anyway. Yeah, look at all that red lyrium over here. That is creepy. Yeah, the whole place is just filled with it. So where does this go? I don't know. Let's check this place first. Ugh. Don't touch the red lyrium, please. Yeah, let's pick up the money as well. Huh. Hope I'm going the right way. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm afraid I have to check the other room as well, because I'm just like that. Let's go back and check the other room, because apparently that was a dead end, judging from the map. Let's have a look here as well. Some more loot. A shard.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
No, it's definitely not an improvement. Ah. Yeah, this is actually a dead end. All right, yeah, let's go back to where we came from. Over here, right? So... Oh, there's somebody.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
Are you alright? I know you.
Lisas. Hello? Do you remember me?
Andraste blessed me,
Oh,
Andraste
yes, I
blessed
do
me.
remember him. Yes, he was one of the mages that we spoke to in Redcliffe. Oh dear, well, he's not in a good state, apparently. So, I mean, I guess it's somewhat obvious that we must have traveled into the future, because I could think of no reason why this would have happened in the past. So we must be in the future, I guess. All right, let's have another look around. Okay, this seems to be the proper direction. Oh! Hi guys! That was pretty hilarious. I just smashed him through the door. Wonderful. Okay, let's deal with this guy. Perfect. Oh, Dorian, I should probably... Yeah, maybe you should be helping me with the other guy, but just take a potion and I will help you once I'm done with this guy over here. Die! There we go. Oh, there's another one. Okay, let's deal with this guy. And done. Alright. So... What am I looking at here? Anyway, I think this is a good time to end the episode for now. Apparently there are several places that I need to go, so there is some exploration to do in the next episode. So yeah, this is very interesting and it's also very, very creepy. So in the next episode we will try to find out what's going on here. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.